Yo, what up, though? It's your boy DME. All right, boys, so let's get into this. Um, so Black Compass just tweeted out that they are no longer will be affiliated with Rome DMV. Seems like the events of the past couple of days. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy, right? Seems like the events the last couple of days has made them come to their decision. Um, I know probably a lot of y'all expecting me to be on here all happy and everything, and to be real, I feel a little bit bad. I feel a little bit bad for the dude, man, because I know he started it. He wanted, something he's been working on, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, obviously, I don't know exactly what went down and what were the final reasons of why they got rid of him. So basically, they started up a new Patreon. It's called the Real Black Compass. You can go there and you can subscribe to that. I'm assuming it's real. They tweeted. I mean, if it's a troll, then you guys got me. You guys got me. That's a good troll, but I don't think it's a troll. They definitely started a new Patreon page, and it's crazy because it really didn't have to. I feel like it didn't have to come down to this. I'm gonna be real. Rome, it's like you're a young guy, man. You're young. And when I was young, bro, I made tons of mistakes, like tons of mistakes. I look back at them, I was like, damn, I was tripping. Even when I was even older, still make mistakes. We're all human, you know what I mean? I just wish that, you can learn from them and grow from here. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just the way I saw the whole situation with gyms and everything. Like I really didn't like the, using the family. Like I think that's crazy to me. And I know me and Ruben have a history and a past that we're not cool anymore. And honestly, I don't know why. Like he went on Battle Truth show and said that he blocked me for a reason that I don't know, and he thinks that's funny that I don't know. I mean, all right, maybe I like some tweets that he found offensive to him or something. I'm sure that's probably something of what it was. I thought it was the twerk thing. He's saying it's not, but that's probably it too. But whatever, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I didn't like that was my main issue when that whole thing went down. With the whole using people's families. Everybody who's done it. Like as Piper Boy's done it, and he's apologized, and Caps did it with you, Roman. I heard him apologize to you on multiple occasions about it, leading up to everything that happened with you guys, and other people have done it to bloggers, putting people's wives out there and all this other stuff, and I think it's so crazy and unnecessary. It should never happen. I mean, we got to really think about what we're doing here. You know what I mean? You're blogging to be a blogger, to be a YouTuber. You're going to talk about whatever you want. I'm never going to tell anyone you got to keep a battle rap or do whatever you want, man. I mean, that's your thing. But there's always a line, right, that we don't want to cross, right? And I've crossed that line, even in this blog and stuff. So I want to take this opportunity, and I'm being 100% sincere. I crossed the line when I said that I would verb slap you like that. That was uncalled for. It was in the heat of the moment. I think during a live or something, when I heard the White Slave Master blog from Battle Truth that it seemed like hired Battle Truth to do against me because it was kind of like he was speaking for you in that blog. So I apologize for that. I'm not gonna try to smack anybody or beef with anybody or get into fights with anybody like that. No, bro, I'm old, bro. And this whole tough guy stuff. Once you get older, you realize that's stupid, bro. It's stupid. It really is. It's like, it doesn't matter, like that stuff, being tough and this and that. Yeah, you're always going to you always want to defend yourself and have pride as a man and don't, allow people to, disrespect you in certain ways. But, at the end of it, it's all words and stuff. Words never bothered me. It's when you use, and you could say anything. I've always say anything you want about me. I wouldn't care. But don't drag families into it. I got 10 nieces and nephews, bro, and I would go crazy if I saw any of them in a blog where people were like analyzing their skin color and saying, "Oh, well, maybe he's not Arabic." Look, I mean, my nieces and nephews don't even look Arabic. They got red hair. My brother married a white girl, and they all look whiter than me, right? You know what I'm saying? My dad looks like Saddam Hussein, but we evolved as people. It doesn't matter, bro. Like the whole skin color, race, angle, and battle rap. It's played out. It's played out. So yeah, I apologize that I said that. I didn't like. I never had any intentions, to do stuff like that. I'm just, if you ever got in my face and this and that, and you were like, yeah, of course I would defend myself, or who knows, I might even take like other actions, but it would always be a defensive action. It would never be a, seeking someone out to cause harm to anybody. I'm just not that kind of person. And a lot of us, most of us aren't, it's just that we get caught up in this whole image. We all have an image to portray. Nobody wants to look like they're, lesser than, but that's all, it's all games, bro. It's all, nothing, that doesn't, it's, trust me, when you get older, you start realizing what's important. You learn from all your experiences. That's how you become a man, you learn from every time you mess up, you learn from that, and hopefully you can grow from it. Like this whole beef, like, drugs went on at, what was it, 15 minutes or hip hop is real. He said what he said about, Jim's, his mom and, his family. And that's another crazy thing. That's crazy. You guys got to dead that, bro. You guys really got to dead that. This is not what we're supposed to be doing, not just in battle rap, just in general in life, man. All right. We're all just people. We all make mistakes. And, when you do that, it accumulates. And you know what happens? If somebody ends up getting really hurt, seriously hurt, or killed. I only made the me being funny and eating popcorn blog after the Rome situation happened because Rome was on live and he was not hurt, and he seemed fine about it. If he had gotten seriously hurt, I would have had a whole different approach with that blog. I wouldn't have done that at all. But since he was fine, he was making jokes about it. I thought it was funny. That was what it was. But I mean, we really need to like figure out like what we're really doing. There's too much hatred. There's too much animosity sometimes towards each other. Blogger to blogger, blogger to battle rapper to blogger, or battle rapper to fan, just dudes in the comments, everybody it just seems like it's a lot of hatred out there. And that's not what I'm about. You know what I mean? I don't hate anybody. I didn't come into battle rap to make enemies. I came into battle rap to make friends, to make battle rap friends. Because in my real life, nobody watches battle rap. They just don't, And so it's good to be in a community where other people, have this similar interest as you. And I never expected when I started doing this that I would make enemies, like that's why I was so angry about it, because it didn't make any sense that, somebody I'm cool with, who I was going to meet up with, blocks me out of nowhere and doesn't give me a phone call. But whatever. I mean, like I said, you live and you learn. I apologize to you for saying that. If I heard you say that about me, I would have took it a certain way as well. It's not like it's really, and the irony about the whole situation is, if you would have just apologized to Jim, I'm sure he would have took it, and you would have gained a lot of serious points from a lot of people. You would have the whole. See, I'm sick of people equating the whole good. Like, this is what I'm really getting sick and tired of. I'm gonna speak on it real quick too. Instead of learning from all this, there's a lot of people out there that are saying, well, why would he hit Rome? Why didn't he hit Clean? Why didn't he hit Tech Nine when he pushed him on stage? Like, why are you advocating more violence? Him and Clean made up. That's what men do. That's literally what men do. They make up. And the people who don't make up, they end up losing their lives, and the people who understand life, they get through it, and they get through it. But and the whole Jim's thing, the whole Tech Nine thing, that was in a battle, and it was no big deal. It was no big deal. It added to the battle, and it's just we got to figure this out, because it's just not what we should be doing. So I just don't. I think we should all like take a step back and try to figure out what's really like important. So like what I was saying about the irony in the situation, yeah, if you would have just apologized when he asked for it, instead of having the defensive attitude, regardless of what stories you believe or everything like that. I mean, you said it afterwards in your blogs, in your interview with 50 Minutes of Fame and all that. Like, you said that now, like, you don't, like, you know, just because you wanted to, you know, shoot the fair one or whatever, that doesn't make it right. Like, why? Like, I understand, like, you know, street ethics and codes and this and that, but being a real man is not shooting the fair one. Being a real man is understanding that you were wrong and apologizing. And then nothing has to happen. Peace happens. You know, like, that's who survives in the end. The people who make peace, not the people who make war. The people who make war die out. The people who make peace survive and continue on. If Jim's would have tweeted after that event that he talked to you and you apologize and it's all good and he did it just like the good situation, instead of tweeting that he had to punch you, then you would have gained a lot of respect. I'm telling you, I would have showed you a lot. I would have respected. I would have done a blog about how awesome that is, because, and then everybody wants to equate it to the good thing. Equate it to the good thing. That the good thing should teach us also. What happened there? Goods did something wrong, like Rome did something wrong by using those pictures, right? And he manned up and apologized for it. Goods was getting killed prior to that. After the apology, bro, we all forgave him. Like, you know, I wasn't when the punch first initially happened, I was advocating him to get suspended, at least, you know, at least because like a math awful. But after he apologized and look, he seemed so sincere, and when he gave the backstory about why he doesn't like his daughter being mentioned, it's another thing. Families, nobody wants their family involved in this. And when he gave that backstory about why his daughter, that I was like, nah, he doesn't need to be suspended anymore. Like that's all we ask for. Like, when you make a mistake, man up to it and learn from it. And it seemed like Goods did. And I was hoping after that situation with you, that you would have followed that same route as Goods did. You know, and you know, as far as gyms goes, it's never right to hit anybody, you know, in a venue. That's crazy. And and this is what you guys need to understand as well. Me being a bar owner, and I deal with fights all the time. It's not good to fight in the parking lot either, guys. It's not good at all. That's a terrible look as well. Take it outside, but if you're fighting in the parking lot, that's not good either. Stuff can go wrong in the parking lot as well. What if someone gets hurt? What are you guys? And what are we, MMA fighters here? What are we, boxers? No. Like, and what is hurting someone? How does that make you feel better about a situation? Wouldn't you rather have the apology? Wouldn't that be better? Yeah, of course, there's going to come times where, you know, there's some people you just can't talk to. And I feel like that's where Jim felt at that point when he was talking to you. It didn't seem like there was any remorse. I mean, you showed no remorse in your interviews after. I know you came out with a blog later on, like your third one, like just recently, and said that, yeah, well, since I don't think I was wrong, but since Jim's want to apologize, I should have apologized. But that's not. No, I mean, you need to understand that it was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong when Cap said that thing about your grandma. It was wrong when people attacked Piper Boy about his wife. It was wrong when, you know, when anybody brings anybody's family in. It was wrong when Piper Boy brought, you know, I believe Tay-Rock's family into it, you know, pictures and stuff. And he's acknowledged that too. You know, it's never right. It's never right. So I'm, you know, look, it's bittersweet because I do think Black Compass, the nucleus of Posey, Tony Bro, Drizzy, and Polo, is going to be great. It's going to be great. I mean, I always thought that was the nucleus there. They're going to move on, just M4, and I salute to them. And Rome, I just hope you learn from it. That's all. I just hope you learn from it and stop listening to Battle Truth, bro. Like, he's an instigator and he's just no good, bro. I'm being real, man. Like, I've watched his last few blogs just because he's going crazy lately, and he's been really going crazy, and he's instigating really bad, and I think he's gotten into your head a lot. And just talking to that guy, just watching his blogs, bro, it's just like, he doesn't mean well, bro. He's a drama queen too, man. He is, and he's not a good person to follow, bro. I'm just being real, man. I mean, just look at his history, bro. But whatever, man. Like, it is what it is with him too. Let him do his thing. I'm not, doing no more blogs on him or whatever. People do the funny parody blogs. Those are awesome. I love those. And there's nothing wrong with parodies, man. People do parody blogs. I mean, I loved them. I loved every single one of them. Deleted King. Shout out to my man. He did one on me and, made me look like a pedophile. But, that was fire though. I thought it was great. It was funny. People understand that's not what it was. And, and we moved on from there. But I just hope that, I don't know how exactly this went down or what happened or why it happened, if it was mutual or, if you're mad about it, if you're feeling the type of way about it, you just, like I said, I always say, we always got to look at from the outside looking in. You got to take yourself out of it every time. If I was you and I was being I had all these people who hated me, like so many people, like respect people that, you respected it at a certain point, who have issues, maybe you got to look at internally and see what's really going on there. So yeah, I don't know, man. I hope you don't have any animosity towards the fellas. It just seemed like probably the right move because there's just so much. I mean, you got to remember, like supposedly they left Angry Fan because they didn't want to get into all the drama. They don't. I mean, all the rest of those guys, they don't really, it's always been about battle rap for them. So they left Angry Fan because they didn't want to be involved in the drama. And then they come along with you. And I feel like the drama escalated by 1,000, by 1,000. They inherited all your beefs. They were riding for you hard and heavy. They did. They rode for you like any best friend should, bro. And you should appreciate that because, I wish I had a best friend like Tony, bro, who would ride or die for me the way he was ride or dying for you, bro. And he really was, bro. He really was. And as far as the Goonies go, trying to get revenge about this whole Jim, y'all got to talk it out, bro. Y'all got to talk it out. Like, look at the situation. You guys were all cool. It's at Survivor Series. You guys were cool. Drugs in them. They were backing Jim's up at the face off, and they were, it was just like. And now look at this. Now look where we are. Like 24 hours later. Drugs is on camera saying, this kind of crazy stuff about his parents, man. We just went through this. We need to learn lessons, guys. I mean, we really do. This is, and some people, they won't learn, man. They won't learn. And they're probably looking at this, and if they are watching, probably not, but who cares? But then just like, oh, who's this idiot to tell me? Like, oh, I'm just another human being, bro. You're a human, I'm a human. Just giving my opinion about a situation that, when I was young, I acted up real bad, and I wish I had someone to tell me. And in those moments, chill out, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not thinking clearly. You're doing the wrong thing. And I don't know if I would have listened to him. I would hope I would, but I don't know. So that's all I got to say, man. So yeah, they got to do Patreon. If you want to subscribe to it, go for it. I'm probably gonna subscribe to it. I think it's probably a move that probably needed to happen because it just got to a point where we just it couldn't go forward without just more and more issues arising. None of us are perfect. All right, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. And Rome, whatever I did to you, I apologize. We don't need to be friends or anything. I'm not saying that. I don't need to be cool with you. I don't need to unblock me. I'm not doing any of this for that. I'm doing it for me because I don't want to be a hypocrite, man. Because, I've said some crazy stuff, and and some of it was warranted, and some of it wasn't. And like I said, I apologize for that. And it's not hard to apologize. That's what real men do. So I hope you learn from it. And shout out to Black Compass, man. Keep doing your thing, man.